again, and still at the spot we were in last time, the marble quarry. So let's see if that counts as helping people, if we just go down there and eliminate the rest. Whoops, that wasn't too smart, but since nobody saw me, I guess it's okay. There's a guy there. And did someone notice me, or what was that hop sound? So let's see if we can zip down there, maybe. I don't think we can get that guy without making a lot of noise. Also, I think he's a big guy. Or maybe? Let's see. Well, I can stealth attack. Let's try it. We're at the beginning, so it's not as if we lose anything. Really? Now you walk out? Okay. I guess we won't try then. Because like in there, I would have tried it. Because we're far enough away. Oops. Should probably try here. I wonder what happens if I use my... That's a good amount of damage at least. He's on fire too, that's good. What's he saying? Oh, he's climbing up here.
Found you.
Okay. That worked surprisingly well. Wasn't really the stealth approach, but since nobody was nearby, I guess it was okay. Okay, and I think what I'll do now is save scum. And then go back. Not save scum, I mean I haven't used the save yet, but I will probably. Alright. You're not here. Maybe I should at least crouch to, you know, have at least... It looked like there would have been... Whoops. It actually caught 2 people? That wasn't quite my intention. So... Whoops. That was maybe a little too public. Whoops. This is a really bad location. I would try to run, but it's not that easy. I guess I'll just climb up here. So, you don't know where I am, right? Promise me you don't know where I am? Looks like he doesn't know where I am. Good. So that means... maybe... I can... get this guy. Let's see if we can... oops. This was the option I wanted to do. I would... let's see if I can... I have a bow here. 21. So the question is any of those better? Warrior damage, assassin damage. But I think hunter damage is the thing you'd want from a bow. Yeah. So my heavy bow is probably still the best I might have. What is in this bag? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, you were so close. I could have killed you. Just come back. Well, I guess let's try and see if we can...
Can't keep this up. Fuck! Get away!
Okay, let's sneak away again. Whoops. Almost caught fire there.
Someone's down. Where would they have shot it from? She's somewhere nearby.
Oh, did I miss? Yes, I did. And I don't have any adrenaline right now. Let's see if anyone else is here. Oh. Who are those people? That doesn't look good if someone calls an alarm. What are you? Strategos. Level 21 like me. Oh, let's be sure we have the opportunity to save scum. Because seriously, I've done all this work, so alright. Now let's go back and try to have some fun shooting. What's his name? Oops. Oh, that works. Can you stand somewhere where I can... No, that wasn't my intention.
Ready to fight? Look like forward and fighting. Someone help me! Ο κήπος γίγνομαι. Παράδοση. Αδύνατον εστί.
You don't know where I am. I swear. I wonder if I could...
Εις φαντασίαν πλέον. Ευράξ πατάς.
No, okay. I kind of wanted to be able to maybe climb up from the bottom and pull him up.
You! I'll cut you
Come on. Let me... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Oh no, I pressed heal. What happened? Well, okay. At least we have a last save that is good. I think there's something, like, either I'm not, like, paying attention the right way, or something is wrong the last few days with my triggering the abilities. Because usually it was just push the number button and it triggered, and now sometimes they don't trigger. Oh, I have a suspicion. I was using the arrows, and there's a second set of abilities. No, wait. So let's go into the abilities. Yeah, here's the ranged set of abilities. And can I put the other ones? I guess I can't. Why is there like a separate? When did they add that anyway? Can I? So can I assign somehow? Nope, I can't assign an ability. Huh. Well, okay. Because I have this set of abilities. Oh, and there's where my shield break went. Okay. I think I should actually shield breaker, put that on 2, because I'm not really charging that much. But I would really like, among the hunter abilities, to have my heal. How do I guess that's not a choice, which is sad. No, I can only assign them over there. Weird. But I guess that explains why the heal didn't trigger.
This area will be well defended.
Well, when defended by one guy, at least. Now maybe I'll manage to go down there somewhere without jumping right on top of him. Like here. So I could stealth attack him for a little bit of health. Whoops. I shouldn't set myself on fire, I think. Let's see if he saw me. If not, maybe I can kick him off.
Can't have gone far. Fine.
Another adrenaline, which is good. And fire is recharging.
There's no one here.
this ability do again? I think that one would be nice. If I could maybe assassinate him.
Ready to fight!
That didn't work. What's going on here? Yes, yes, come here.
Watch for the arrows! It's coming from over there!
From over where?
I'll find her myself!
Okay, so this ability was pretty pointless. Let's see. Oops. You're not coming here, are you?
I don't like it, but she's gone.
No. Why don't the abilities trigger? Okay. Got him. Not one of my greatest works, but at least we got everyone now. Except the guys over there, but I don't think they count. So now we can clean them out and free the prisoners. Whoops. Someone there. Still needed looting? No. Okay, let's see. There was a treasure over there. Just realized I should have probably saved another time. But let's see. I'm sure we can find a good spot where we can loot some more and free some people. Something to loot down here at least. Nothing here. Jar of honey. Really? I'm a little surprised. Where did the prisoners go? Did my accidentally shooting, or rather the one guy falling over from me shooting the guy next to him, okay, that's all in that house. Didn't they have cages or something? Well, I guess there's more loot to loot. Okay. That's at least something. You know, it's kind of nice to walk around here and loot all the stuff and find stuff. Maybe not as entertaining to you, I suppose, as a watcher, but I don't know. Maybe that's just a matter of okay, maybe that's just a matter of if you wanna know which areas you might have missed by remembering them. I'm a little confused. Where did the prisoners go? You know, on one hand, I kind of dislike that stuff isn't at my level that I collect here. On the other hand, you know, at least it's not below, where, you know, it would be pretty much useful except for, you know, stealing, selling or something. Wrong button. So where are the captives? Ah, here, okay. Is that all? Okay. I guess it just forgot those. Maybe I need a light. I hope there's no limit on my inventory, because if there is, then I might have a problem. Rather soonish. Ah, okay, that's the corner. I thought that was the earlier corner and went like, why aren't there even cages?
Get me out! Maybe you've given me back my life, a debt I cannot repay. Thank you.
Yay! So did I get everyone? Yeah, just a few treasures to loot left. Oh, seems they killed a bunch of prisoners here, or are looting a grave. Bull helmet, ooh. That looks swanky. Oh, I managed to walk by a torch without catching fire. The like in Origins, I never had a problem. Well, for the short time that I played it, I didn't have a problem. What's he yelling? Well, in Origins I didn't really have a problem with fire, but in Odyssey I think like the radius that you can get burned from fire is like 3 times as much. Or at least it was. Okay, so where is the last treasure? Over there somewhere? Wait, it's out there with those dudes? No, that's a different one, right? No. Ah, here's one. Okay. So, let's go back there and see. Woo! Splat. Oops. Another dead person? I didn't do it, I swear. Well, you didn't see me. You can't prove it? I definitely didn't do that one. He's been dead quite a while. Okay. So I guess that still doesn't count as helping people around here. What do I have to do to find out where Chrysis went? Well, I guess that's that. Let's see if there's anything I can do here. That might work. Bounty on a mercenary. Contour the flame. Oh, I wanted to go after him anyway. Archers fill the sky with volleys of arrows. Civilians fear them more than swords or spears. Lower their numbers just to make civilians more comfortable. Raging war. Contract recovered relic. Athenian forces. I'll need support. Well, let's see if any of this has an effect. Let's see, the contour is probably the best. We're still not at level 22. Where is it? Bounty on a mercenary. Because that should show me where he is. Shouldn't it? Yeah, okay. He's not far. So, I guess in that hut. Oh, there's a dog in here. Good dog. Nice dog. So let's see where Kantor has gone, and hopefully he's not still hanging around in the city. But it looks suspiciously like it.
Let's move!
Alright.
Come on.
Told you to follow the road. But you don't actually follow the road. Oh, he's here? Oh. Yes, I took his shield. Oops, I should probably roll again. And maybe heal a bit. Okay, but he has fire, so he's probably a little better against fire. I hope my notoriety doesn't go up too much. Alright. Oh, that was nice. Perifas of Oversea? Or is it Oversea? Or something. Okay, so I got Kantor, I guess, who I had been following the last stream. Oh, hi lion. Lion like a lion inside. Iron, lion, sign, iron. Whoops. Oh no! I hope it's saved when I finish that mission. Otherwise, this is going to be slightly annoying. Because I would have completed something. But I think since it was a mission, usually after missions it saves. You're not alone on your journey. Use this ability to summon a lieutenant. Oh, call to arms is from your ship to help you fight or just distract nearby enemies. I'm trying to remember if I actually unlocked that ability. I definitely read and thought about it. At the beginning of the Peloponnesian Wars, Athens focused on a policy subject to preserve democracy and increase its naval hegemony over Greece. Alright, it counted that one at least. Good. So maybe not fight with the little duders over there. They're still there. Well, okay. So let's see where we are now. 42 or 48. The other one gave, I think, 5,000 or something, so I guess another mission or something and we're good. Let's see if we have enough stuff to do something on the ship. We can upgrade better javelins, we can upgrade better ram. Can't upgrade our arrows yet. Arrow volleys, javelin throws we could do. What's this? Hull. We need a lot more wood for that, and a lot more leather. I guess we could do that. Collect some wood and leather. It's 400 leather. And 200. What do the others need? 130 leather? I have 123. Hull 215. 3 lieutenants can be recruited. That's also useful. So I guess I definitely need to collect more wood. It would be kind of nice if there was a way. Well, let's get this wood. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Quick heal. Let's hope that gives us some leather as well. Which is the main reason why I went this way. To get some wood. Okay. So at least we've done it again. What was that little ding? Always kind of... It goes pling and you know there's something worthwhile nearby. But I don't know where. Ah, there's some wood at least. There's another one. At least there's that. Would be kind of nice if you could, you know, in many games like this, I wish, you know, there was a way to at least, you know, get a mission, you know, that says collect this much wood or whatever, and you can, you know, queue it up next to the regular mission, so you always have it available, and you know, you see, oh yeah, I still need that much wood. Oh, there's another of these nice animals. Hold still, damn it. nice. 14 soft leather. At least they give a lot of leather. That's nice. Anyway, and also what I would like is, you know, for it to show me like, you know, these areas have wood or nearby or something. So I don't run around and... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this thing doing? That was interesting. It jumped on my back. Huh. Nifty. Didn't expect that. Like all the others just, you know, whack at you or something, and that's, you know, fairly easy to implement, you know, just there's no special animation, nothing, you know, it's just, well, it's an animation of the animal hitting you, but kind of apart from that, you know, you have reactions to being hit already. But like something jumping on your back, that's some extra work making sure that works. It's not, you know, impossible work, it's just the kind of work that you would cut out of a game to save costs, usually. You would just say, well, if I can just make the fights a little simpler, you know, and have all those animals, oh, okay, the animals count as, resources as well, I guess that's why it went pling, and I didn't see much. Anyway, I guess we're kinda done here. I'm gonna collect this last bit of wood, and then we'll look what we actually wanted to do. Is there another dangerous animal somewhere? No. Just an interested dog, I guess. Okay, so let's find a new mission to do. We don't want to bore everyone to death here. Although I could do this for hours. I don't know, it's just, this is a fun game. Oh yeah, not mercenaries, cultists. So we have 2 Eyes of Cosmos, and one owns a quarry and a slave operation in Attica. And it says, investigate the clue to discover the entity. Note found in the Sanctuary of Cosmos on political unrest. M, formerly of the Vein, is a known eye, and a terrifying one at that. Ruthless in his oppression, cruel in his revenge. We must use him to our advantage. Attica is large, and its people are a problem. Let him deal with them. From his control of the quarry and slave trade there, he will be our eyes and ears. In his place, we welcome E to the Vein. His expertise in building deadly and expensive naval vessels will serve his sage well. And Cosmos, of course. Help people nearby. How do I help someone nearby? Cantor. We defeated Cantor. The Pyromaniac. Okay. Oh, I'm level 7 now. Interesting. Let's see, who else can we go for? Alright, tier. Like the higher numbers are the lower ones, so we should probably get these one. Okay, those are all undiscovered. That's me. That's Daniel the Tactician. Few knew why Danilo was so calm before a battle, but some believed it was because he had already won in his mind. Unfortunately for him, that didn't always translate to an actual fight. To the actual fight. Okay, but where do we find you? Well, I guess somewhere on the map. Let's see. How are our resources? That's still 182 and 188, so not much. So how can we help people? I guess let's help this person and see. I suppose they have people to clean up dead bodies, right? Who is that? I guess just guards or something. We're in Attica. Alright, let's see where we can go. Whee, jump! And see if that person who wanted our help still wants our help. We should probably make that the current mission. Just so it's easier. Okay. Silver vein. Okay, that's probably the vein they talked about earlier. The daughters of Artemis creating opportunity. Prince of Persia. The lightning bringer. That's level 45. Gather Spartan seals. That one. Recovered relic, yep. Okay, talk to the artist. I like artists.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
House of Solon. That's a name I remember from history class. Don't know much more about him than that was like a Greek politician, I guess, but could be worse, I guess. Oh, another artist like that, okay. I guess that's, you know, like, they have to save costs somewhere, and I guess that's one way they do it, is to have, you know, just, I mean, the NPCs, you know, you can kind of build them from a kit. So that's fine. But, like, with this easel, and painting, and that they give you missions, that's probably, you know, kind of like they reuse that and have several occasions where they have a quote-unquote artist give you something.
You left a note on the board. What's happened?
Look at this votive figure I found at the market. It's simple, but beautiful. I have not seen its style before.
Is it valuable?
Not in Drachmi, no. But I'm sure the priestess at the temple would appreciate it. So would the followers of Ares. But they and their dark shrines scare me.
You want me to bring it to her?
You got it. The job will be finished once it arrives.
I'll
Well,
help you. You
you
have
can
my
do that.
word.
You're truly brave, mercenary.
Here, stranger.
Every time after I've had a conversation, they go like, "Oh my god, there's someone standing in front of me," just after I talked to someone who looked just the same. Why are they scared of me? If I just talked to them and they were just calm. That's probably, I'm sorry, you know, like, this game is amazing, I love it, and, you know, I've played 23 streams of it, most of which were 3 hours-ish. But this will probably be my pet peeve every time someone goes, because it takes me out of the game and reminds me, oh yeah, they're all just computers and they just have an algorithm that if you're standing too close in front of them. Where was the exclamation mark? Up there, I guess. That looks like that's another mission I could pick up. Anyway, so I might be...
I call that impression the lapdog. I wonder how many scraps Hermipos has received from Cleon's table.
Oh. Another historical figure. Oh, and it's Socrates as well.
Hermipos has gone too far, Socrates. Pericles gave everything to Athens. Yet, we must still hear of Cleon's greatness.
Aristophanes, have you not done seemly things to Hermipos?
How dare you compare me to that man? His plays are a nuisance. Something I could come up with in an afternoon, and a drunken one at that. Mine are for a clever audience.
The same audience you judge. Should it not be clever enough?
Careful, Socrates, else I make you a character in one of my plays. Do you agree with Socrates that Hermipos should say what he wants?
They're only words. Hermipos should be able to say what he wants.
No matter what he says. What if he devoted his life to slandering you? Not just in Athens, but throughout the land.
Saying what he wants doesn't mean he would escape my spear.
Then everything we say has a consequence, even if we are allowed to say it. An intriguing thought, wouldn't you agree?
If you have such an issue with Hermipos, why not do something about it yourself?
I'd like to, but I haven't been able to find him. Maybe you'd have better luck.
It can't be that hard to find Hermipos.
That's what I thought as well. Maybe he's afraid I'll find him.
Once Hermipos is in front of you, what are you going to say?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I promise you, it will be a grand spectacle.
It almost sounds like you're jealous of Hermipos.
Huh? Me? Envious of him? Making someone sad is easy, but making someone laugh takes true skill and talent.
Wherever Hermipos is, I'll find him.
I hope you do. His residence would be a good place to start.
Okay, so let's do our relic delivery now. And then we can check what the other thing is. And again here. Unpainted statue, because that's what we people expect. And painted statue, although probably not as strongly painted as they usually were. But, like statues weren't white originally, you know? That's something that the Renaissance, who found old statues where the color had worn off, kind of used as an aesthetic. Until later someone found out, oh, that's more like what they looked like. It's like black and white pictures, you know. Most people these days, when they see black and white pictures, go like, oh, the people look so different. And then if you see them colorized, you suddenly go, oh, wait, you know, this person looks, you know, just like a friend of mine. Because, like, especially if you look at teenagers or something, apart from, like, a bit of the dress style, you know, where, you know, men used to wear hats and, you know, kind of, it was all a little bit more formal, and the non-formal work clothes were kind of, it's just different styles these days. But apart from that, it's basically the people look so much the same if you see them in color, and before that you kind of think, or like once that thought is in your head, I think you'll just look at a black and white picture a little more closely and go like, oh right, yeah, and like the colors look in black and white pictures. You imagine colors that fit. But for example, if you look at photos of the first season of Doctor Who, like all the black and white pictures from, because the movie was black and white, or the series was black and white, was filmed in black and white, you think, oh, it's like a black or maybe dark gray or something suit, a jacket or something, and the shirt is lighter gray, and it all goes together well. And then if you see actual color photos from the sets, then you actually realize, oh my god, it was gaudy and colorful like modern Doctor Who costumes were.
Someone thought you might need this.
Thanks. Here, for your efforts, mercenary.
That was a surprisingly easy mission. I expected more trouble from that. Interesting. Okay, so we're almost at 22. Cave Crusader. The Greek world was littered with caves used by bandits. All cave objectives. Recruitment drive. Daphne, the leader of the Daughters of Artemis, in focus. Great task was meant to find and hunt the Caledonian boar. Okay, yeah, we still haven't done that. Should I try that one again? Well, let's first see. Okay. Creating opportunity. Spartan seals, find Hermippos. That's the one we just got. It's usually heavily guarded. This house is in the northern part of Greater Athens. So let's see where that is. Message board. No, we need. Oh, there's another mission to pick up here. Let's pick that up first, but let's see. Attica. Greater Athens, northern part. Siege Flames. Greater Athens, northern part. Hermippos' residence is here. Okay, and Pericles is over there. But so let's go there then. Hermippos. Why do they put an H at the start of a word if they then don't pronounce it, you know? That's, I mean, every language has that, where certain letters are in there and are not pronounced. Like, sometimes it's just an approximation of a sound. Oops.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
So the Athens Mint. We could steal them blind, I guess. That would probably make us very notorious. Where was I? Yeah, many languages have that, and many languages use, go and,
Doesn't look like Hermippos is here. I should take a look around.
Okay, that's the mint, I guess. We don't need that. Yeah. Don't really need any of this. Where was I? I forgot my train of thoughts. Oh yeah, letters that aren't pronounced. Thankfully the word Hermipos was in the upper left and reminded me. Anyway, so, if you look at modern writing systems, they're actually, kind of the Greek writing system, you can tell that the Romans kind of saw that and kind of took some influences of it, but like many languages, and today a great number of languages, especially over Europe and areas that were colonized by Europeans, use the Roman Latin alphabet, and with very few modifications. So, for example, if you look at older English texts, they have a special sign. It's like a circle with a line through it. No, wait, I think it's more like an O that is pointy towards the top, kind of like that. But like, or like almost like a 6, but flipped. Something like that. Well, anyway, there was this letter, and it was kind of roundish. That's what I definitely remember. And it's called the Thorn, and it's the TH, like at the start of Thorn, or whatever. And, but the Romans had no letter for that. And so at some point, the English decided to use a T and an H to represent that letter in the Roman alphabet, instead of a special thorn letter. And, yeah, so...
Best stay out of sight.
Oh. Yeah, anyway, so... That's, that happened in many languages, and so for certain sounds that, the Romans for some reason didn't write with specific letters, or that they maybe didn't even have, like, there is no sh in the Roman language, like in Latin. There is, at best, like you have a J, or a G, I guess, and they kind of pronounced, like usually, at least in Germany, when you learn Latin, a lot, and I think it's in England as well, but like many, like there's different kinds of Latin. And the classical Latin that is taught at school is often pronounced almost German. So it's like agricola or something like that, but it's but if you look at Italian, which descended from Latin, it's much more liquid and fluid as a language. And it's an investigation area. Oh, okay. So I guess let's go and investigate. Oops. Someone came out again. Anyway, and so when you speak Latin, you actually have to keep in mind that classical Latin, like that, and most of the texts we have that were in Latin were pronounced a lot more like Italian. you can see that a little bit in, for example, the church. Like if you at school learn Latin, you would say Caesar for Caesar, and in Italian it's more like Caesar. So it's more like an S, like in Caesar, Caesar. And so that's where that transcription into English comes from. And so how do I get up there? Let's zip around. Anyway, and so so some sounds have changed over time. And some sounds just weren't pronounced in their time, weren't pronounced the way we usually pronounce them from learning classical Latin or things like that. Whoops. Someone sees me. That's not good. Oops. That's not where I wanted to go. No.
You're going down, No!
There's something to investigate here.
I'll find you, coward!
Oops.
What's he doing?
Okay, he's coming up here, so I have to escape.
I've seen folks fight better than you.
Oh, okay, there's two areas. Oh, come on. Let me just go up there and them not see me.
I'm going to enjoy this. Found her.
Ah! Just say found him?
Get back here.
Ah, crap. I guess I'll just run away, but at least I know now where to go. Oh, you just watch me. I can run into the next save game if I have to. Oh, that's a good collection of nice rocks. Okay, I don't think they're following me to here. Are they? Anyway, so that means they had some sounds, but wrote them differently, or just, spoke them implicitly after other ones and things like that. And other ones, they just, like, didn't specially write, or didn't have at all, or things like that. Wow, I have full adrenaline now. Just from running through there. Not from killing anyone or whatever. I'm still I don't want to kill everyone when I go in there. I want to kind of stealth my way through. So, this will probably come to bite me later when I'll be horribly underleveled or whatever. Or maybe I won't have taken over enough areas or something. But anyway, yeah, so many countries used Roman letter combinations to approximate some of the sounds that they didn't have. And so that's why, like, when you see something written like Hermipos with an H, that might actually just mean the difference between, like, it was, maybe it used to be an aspirated E, just Hermipos and not Ermipos, but like the R, like this sound at the beginning. That's actually something that you should theoretically spell as well. And we just don't do that.
Forget it, Nistios. You're not welcome here.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
That's trespassing.
Oh, damn it. I just wanted to climb up there without anyone seeing me. Come on. Let me hide. Please say you didn't notice me climbing higher and you won't come up here. Oh, it's looking good actually. Yes, okay, so now we can...
A mask from the cult of Cosmos. Hermipos must be a member.
That's not nice. Oh, we could steal a bunch of things here. Do I want to? Yes, I want to. He's a Cult of Cosmos guy, right? So it's okay to steal. And if I was mistaken, then, well... Oh, there's a note attached to the door.
Looks like Cleon made notes for Hermipos on his play. Everyone's a writer.
Everyone's a writer. It's called Everyone's a Critic. I'm still annoyed that they have these gates in front of the doors, which, you know, are tied down from the top. So, like, you can push them up, open from the inside. But animals will probably not be able to, like, you know, open them or something. But, like, why can't I go in there? Wouldn't be at all hard for Cassandra, really.
This is a lot of money for someone like Hermipos. Explains his residence, at least.
Turn to Aristophanes. What was it? The what of Aristophanes? He's famous for something. I know Socrates himself was permanently pissed. We learned that from Monty Python. But, like... was it like the dogs of Aristophanes or something like that? I don't remember. There's a treasure to loot down there. Huh. I want to kill Athenian soldiers protecting... Whoops. I think he actually saw me. Okay, let's just not do this today. Whee! Okay, but anyway... Go for a swim, and yeah. I hope this linguistics discussion earlier was to your liking. That's the kind of stuff I talk about here. Linguistics, programming, game design. You know, I mean, the thing I complained about earlier, you know, that that at the end of a conversation, they are scared of you. That's kind of two game mechanics clashing. One is you approach someone and there is like a circle around them, or a sphere usually, because this game is 3D. Um, and if you're within that sphere, then it says, oh, okay, you can talk to them, and then you push the button to talk to them. And then they might place your character somewhere after the conversation is done to kind of reflect how your character walked during a cutscene or whatever. But they also have a mechanic that when you walk into someone, they complain, or if you walk
Whereas for me,
too closely,
lots of clever traps for those flappy cooing mongers from now on.
or something, like they are surprised and things. And so at the end of a scene, they place your character next to whoever you're speaking to. And, sorry. And, then the other mechanic kicks in and has them go like, why is there someone in front of me? And in that context, though, they shouldn't be surprised, because the cutscene, which, for everyone here doesn't really exist, like the cutscene isn't usually part of the game. Like, usually what they do is they switch you to a different location that looks the same, and like remove all the characters that are around and place, or rather, like it's a new location that looks identical, and place other characters there, so you see only those characters, so there's not someone weird walking around, like between you and the person you're speaking with or whatever, which would take you out of the scene. Sometimes it's like a hybrid of those, like they actually leave you in the current scene and just load higher resolution textures and things like that, and like lock the camera down, of course. But and then you might actually see other NPCs walk around, or they just like say, okay, within this area, just put all NPCs on idle, and if there's an NPC like standing in the way somewhere, then maybe they remove them or whatever. So often they have something like that as well, but in general, like, it's not necessarily the same thing. And so when the cutscene is over, what they do is basically they place your character back into the game in front of the other the NPC, and then it reacts to you. And what they'd have to do is kind of detect, okay, this was a cutscene, this character has seen you a moment ago, so won't be shocked if you're suddenly in front of them. And I mean, they have that here, like I can, unless I run into them or something, they're not surprised. So it's just the me spawning out of thin air kind of thing that is apparently like, treated the same as me jumping down somewhere. Where, like, if you jump down somewhere, some of his characters will react like that. Or if you attack someone, or whatever.
What is it?
I couldn't find Hermipos, but I did find out something about him. He's a member of the cult of Cosmos.
Then it's no wonder he attached himself so closely to Cleon. Discrediting Pericles and his beliefs in Athens would benefit Hermipos and the cult, I'd imagine.
Hermipos is definitely a problem.
Do you still believe he should say what he wants, Socrates?
I know not what I think, nor what I know.
Ah, yes, you deserve a play of your own.
Not just a character, he
What
wants to
is
make
a
a
leader
play.
if he hides behind the walls he built himself? Send me fire, storm, or sickness, but bring me justice for my city.
Hermippos, son of Lysis and brother to Myrtilos, sought to undermine Athens' fragile democracy at every turn. He was a vile, impetuous man, using the theater to accuse Pericles of cowardice and to coerce Athenian voters to demand war. Secretly, he was much the same, working from the shadows to force Athens to fight Sparta head-on. Okay, so he's an Eye of Cosmos, that's good. Soon will be time to act. My contact, a fort captain who feeds me information, says Attica will soon fall and chaos will reign over this place. Our sage has moved into place to prepare. These lands will be ours. Every coin flowing into the city, ours. We must work in the shadows to bend the light. Now bite your tongue. No one must know who you truly are or what we are planning. We must see, but go unseen. The eyes see all. Okay, so which of the cultists... I think that's the other one, because he doesn't have the marble thingy. Yeah, so he's that one. And the quarry guy and slave guy is still separate. Okay, so he is M, so he wrote to the slave guy. So probably if I get Hermipos, I know who the cultist is. That's good. Alright, so let's see what we can do. And we're level 22. Oh, more hunter damage, that's nice. New engraving, plus 600 damage. Ah, okay. Alright, let's see what abilities we want to unlock now. Overpower, bow strike, rain of destruction, beastmaster, arrow master, multi-shot. Assign this ability to use it. Target up to 4 enemies at the same time and shoot arrows that deal 150 hunter damage to each target. Devastating shot. Unleash a bloodthirsty arrow that deals 290% hunter damage and up to double when fully charged. Fire and poison arrow. Arrow elemental buildup is increased to 150%. Special arrows can be used. That's the zoom shot thing, predator. Spread shot. Shoot a spread of 3 arrows at the same time. Hold to snap aim to target. That would actually not be too bad for me because I'm horrible at aiming. Overpower bow strike. Shoot a powerful charged arrow that deals 1000% hunter damage and explodes on impact. Uses 3 adrenaline segments. Shoot a powerful charged arrow that deals 1200 hunter damage and explodes on impact. And this one, increase hunter damage by 40%. Oh, I already have that. Okay. So I could just increase the overpower. I should probably invest more into the arrow stuff. Kind of tempted to use this 4 arrow thing. Yeah, I think let's try that. So we at least have something. Oh, or I could have... Oh no, it requires spear level 5, so couldn't have done that anyway. Where are these here? Merobios the Sacrificial. Well, we can track those, but we don't really have to. Alright, and Socrates has already left again. Interesting. And Wittgenstein was a boozy swine. Just as sloshed as Schlegel. Oh, didn't even take any fire damage from that. I should probably have. Did I, like, does this difficulty kind of turn that off? Environmental fire damage. I like those songs they play. I have no idea what they're singing, but they're nice. I love that these birds actually fly away. My guess is that's probably, on higher difficulties, that's probably a bad thing. Like, if you're stealthing somewhere, my guess is they'll put birds in some spots. And you'll have to... Oh, over there, okay. Whoops. Jumped a little short. Come on. Yeah, climb. Yeah, okay, that works too. Oh, did you see that? Like, there you saw the difference between the actual place. You can actually see that here as well. Like, she's not really standing on each wrinkle and wave, so they just put like a mostly rectangular or you know, like mostly straight shape there that is used for collision detection because it's easier and easier for the computer, you know, to just calculate straight areas. And then the actual thing that they render below it actually has rounded shapes. But, you know, like, calculating something for drawing and calculating something for when your character is walking on it are two different things. And you generally want to... You're probably in some protected area, aren't you? Yeah, okay.
I need to stay hidden.
Whoa, no, 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 no. I'm not here. You didn't see me.
Is anyone there?
No, nobody but his chickens. Honestly, thought I got away behind him. Anyway, where was I? Whoops. Why are you drawing a weapon? Seriously. I'm not here. Oh, okay. Apparently they're still following me here. They really follow quite a bit. Okay, I guess I'm out of range now. Now let's go on the other side and hope that we... Oh no, they're still here? What's going on? That went transparent. I didn't expect them to follow me. Oh, the Agora is... Okay, let's see if we can climb away or something, disappear. Come on. Can you just do the whole thing without the spear? I think he's actually trying to follow me. Wait, why are those people following me? Those are a lot more. I've never seen them follow me that far. What the heck? Is the, like, did I walk, like, through the protected area or what? I'll probably get quite some notoriety. And why is there someone on the roof up here? Staring at me. I guess that's just a bug. Spawned on the roof. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, they like to, like game developers like to simplify things. Like, you know, the shapes of, you know, like that's, those awnings that are hanging through are probably mostly like straight, or maybe, you know, like there's maybe 2 bends in them, but apart from that they're straight. And that makes it easier to calculate where you can stand and where you can't. Whereas if you have all the little details of the awnings and like every little dimple, the calculations become much more difficult. And also, since, you know, you can't really do a pose for every position, or rather, you need to calculate something that then, you know, chooses the right position for each foot individually. Whereas, if you just define a few poses for like slightly, you know, even just for straight ground, and then just pick like wherever the center of the character in the middle between the feet would be standing, it looks okay in 90% of the cases, you know, and it's just one calculation into 2. So you've just thrown away like half the, you know, like you've just reduced your CPU load for detecting the position of the character by half, and that means you can have an extra character standing somewhere, or rather twice as many characters standing around than before. It's not quite that trivial because, of course, drawing a character and like calculating the pose kind of also takes a little also takes...
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Not today, Mistios. Leave this place.
Why did he see me? Usually you guys are totally blind. No, I didn't want to jump all the way down. Duh. you're over there. Let's see if I can sneak in here. And then maybe... well, that column... Anyway. So yeah, that's why sometimes a character appears to be floating in the air or something. Because, you know, if you just look at it from the very right... from just the right angle, then all of a sudden I didn't mean to steal, I wanted to confirm the kill.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Well, I've already stolen here, I might as well steal a little more. Okay, and now let's try to get out of here without getting killed. Too late. So I'm at least... oh. Is this a restricted area? Historical location. Cool. Thanks, Aphrodite. I appreciate you helping me here. Well, I guess that worked out. Don't think I got any notoriety either, which is a little surprising for running out of a spot where I killed someone. Anyway, so we did good. Well, we did well, I guess. Whether it's good is a different thing. I mean, we did kill a person. Oh, wow. Cool statue. A bowl. Fun fact, most of the animals you find in historical Greek stuff are probably Zeus in some form or another. Like, the name Europe comes from Europa, which is so Europa, which was a lady that Zeus, I think it was actually as a bull. Like, he pretended to be, like, he turned himself into a bull and went to her, and I don't know how that exactly worked, whether he turned into something human or not, and I don't really want to know, or whether it was magical. But somehow he got her pregnant, and which is a bit bad because, you know, Zeus is married to Hera, and Hera is a justifiably jealous lady, and usually punishes not Zeus, but actually the ladies he hangs around with, which is not a good thing. And, you know, she should really just have given him a whack or something. And anyway, so this might be from that story. I don't know. He also took, like, the shape of swans and other animals, so I'm not 100% sure which animal it was in that case. And he did that a couple of times. Okay, let's see where we are now and what we're doing now. We don't have the last Eye of Cosmos. Wait, we confirmed the kill, right? Yeah. So why does this... say 4 of 6?
Ανυπόφορον εστιν οράν. Αληθώς τούτος είναι.
That seems like a bug. It says here in the cultists menu 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Those are 5, and 6 means the sage as well. Okay. Clues found, 4 of 5. The sage is a spy. The same sage is named the Shadow. The sage is waiting in an agora. The sage is named Nyx. Elpenor's cloak had the strangest etching, a single eye, clearly the mark of a spy, a madman, or both. So Terra, be warned, the Shadow knows you're hiding something from her. She sees everything. Of all the sages, you must fear her. I heard she's leading the other child of the bloodline right to you. I don't know how, but you have to escape. Midas, treasurer of the eyes, I wait for news. I do not like waiting. Send your messenger to the Agora, so that I might hear the sweet words. Agamemnon and all traces of his lineage have been destroyed. Do this or prepare your burial. The eyes Sion. Etchings on Hermipos gloves. Upon Hermipos gloves, an etching was found. The word Nyx. Was this an act of fealty or provocation? Okay. So I guess we need to find the quarry person still. But hey. Okay, so I guess went from 3 of 6 to 4 of 6 then. That works for me. So what else should we do here? Sorry, bumped the microphone there. The gods of the Aegean Sea, the heroes of the cult. Those are all higher level. Well, we could go for the Monger now. To end the war between her and the Monger, Anthusa required one more favor, to kill him. Both Anthusa and Brasidas had opposing solutions, but it was up to Cassandra to make the right choice. Fight the Monger in the sacred cave in Corinth. So I guess we'll do that just to be safe. I think we'll save. Whee! That circle turns around really fast. Oh, and we should probably find a blacksmith. Where do I find a blacksmith in this city? Here. In the market. Fortunately. Oh. Oh, come on. That's nice. It's kind of, what is it, like the... I'm trying to think, is it Rodin who had a statue like that? I'm trying to think if Rodin actually was inspired. I mean, that's a discus thrower, right? Which is an Olympic discipline. So probably...
These statues
Oops,
are
sorry.
incredible. The sculptors truly are masters of their craft.
Oh, wow. That's basically the statue that Phoebe had as a little toy. Just a lot larger. That's nice. It's a nice detail, you know, because we have the eagle and oh, and this one is unfinished. Awesome. Oh no, it was just... Oh, that would have been nice, you know, like from a distance. Yeah, do you see that? Like they're switching to the lower resolution model for the face. And for those statues back there already. I guess my settings aren't high enough. And now you can kind of see it slowly pop back into... Yeah, here's like the difference. Here's full resolution. And then pop, the eyes disappear. And it would have been so cool if they just left that for one of those statues. You know, because they're still working on them. But I guess... I wonder, do they usually work top to bottom? Because, you know, if they do... No, but probably not necessarily. Doesn't necessarily have to be top to bottom. Okay, never mind. I'm getting... I love art, you know, like I took art in high school, like as like one of my main subjects. And sculpture is amazing, and I'm horrible at it. Which is why I'm also not good at, you know, actually making 3D graphics. But anyway, so I easily get distracted by like awesome sculpture, and also the architecture here is just amazing. It's really nice to just run around here and look at that stuff. Also, I'm pretty sure... Let's see that again. Like the approach we did to that Athenian building with the banners hanging off it. I'm pretty sure... Like, you know, if you look at them now... Oh, they actually do move a little bit. Okay, so I guess the physics are on from the get-go. It looks a little, you know, I think it's not as much detail for the waving, which for the distance is okay, you know, but I think it has like one bend in the middle and that's it, you know. So they calculate less for the buildings in the back and do more detailed calculations for the buildings in the front because they're closer, of course, so you need the detail. But, you know, you can't draw the entire city and every waving banner all the time, you know, that your computer just can't do that. So they go and first calculate, like, what can you see at all, and then go, okay, the stuff that's close to you, we'll draw that with higher resolution models, with really detail, and with the physics calculations being detailed. And the banners in the back here that you see in that building, like, right to the right of the statue on the left, you know, those hanging banners don't actually move much. And now when we get closer, there will be a point. See, now it's popped back a little. And now they've switched to a different model that kind of... And it probably a more detailed physics calculation with more nodes. You know, and now it's actually kind of waving. And now you see, like as we get closer, it moves more and more. I love details like that. Now, keep in mind, this would be a lot better if I wasn't streaming, because I had to like lower the settings a bit for it to not be jerky while I'm streaming. Or recording, as it is. I'm not really streaming anymore, actually. I just still say streaming. I'm a bit disappointed with the dogs, though. If you look at them... this one walks pretty fast now all of a sudden. But like if you look at them, they're kind of skipping. They're doing the hoppity skip if you want. You know, they like their feet kind of slide across the floor half the time. Although this one is actually, maybe it depends on like the speed they're walking at or something. That's a big problem, you know. Like you would have to technically, like, so it doesn't look ridiculous to us who know, you know, like what a person looks like and what a person or an animal walking like looks like. You can't just play the animation faster when you're walking faster. And you know, like you put down a foot, then lift the other and place it on the ground. So like you have to do the steps. So usually when you're running faster, you do larger steps or you step differently so you can do many short steps in a go. That uses more energy, but is then faster for when you need to be fast. But like regular walking is optimized towards, you know, not needlessly using energy, so that you can walk for a long time. And so they kind of create different animations for like a regular walk or like a fast one. You see, like she kind of dips forward a little bit and waves her arms. And if you just walk slowly or just correct a small step or something, it's a different animation. And if they do that for every character, or every type, you know, like for a child and for an adult and things like that, it's a lot more work. And especially if, you know, like they have to move from A to B at a certain speed. And so what they usually do is they fudge it a bit and like have the character slide a little. Like this guy you see, he kind of is sliding a little. And the dog, here you see it really well. That is actually, and I think those are, you know, just the dog's probably following the guy, and so they didn't quite match their speed, and so they just slide the dog every couple steps. Or rather, what really happens is they slide the character at a certain speed and just play the animation. And the problem with that is, unless the animation is made so it moves forward at that speed, it looks wrong to us, of course.
How may I help you?
Anyway, so let's see. We can sell some stuff, and let's see what we can upgrade. So this is our great... Oh, but we don't have enough resources to upgrade this one. That's bad. We can upgrade our axe. It's a 21. I guess we didn't upgrade the axe for too long, and now getting all these levels upgraded is too expensive. So I could upgrade this one, but that's a normal one. That's kind of feels like a bit of a waste. But I could probably recycle that and hope that I get enough out of that. And I should probably recycle a lot of stuff. So let's see, I can upgrade the murder axe to level 22. And the spear is also... Okay, I can upgrade the bow, that's good. It's the least I want to do. So let's upgrade the bow. Because we've got it engraved and everything. And I think we can recycle all the other things because we're mostly out of resources. Helmet of the Immortal. Again, we cannot upgrade enough already. does it need? The purple stuff is glass, I guess, or something. And we have the venom gloves. I guess we'll use those from now on, because they're legendary. Not Londonderry, but legendary. 145. This one would also be 145, so this one is cheaper to upgrade, I guess. Yeah, we can't even upgrade the other one. Oh, I should probably have checked whether I even need to update those. Again, this one is level 15, but it's the golden one and I don't really want to waste. But we can equip that one at least. And that's level 17. I really need to recycle a lot of stuff. But this one is better, level 21. And gives hunter damage, so I definitely want to equip that one. I could even upgrade that. Or wait, I have a 19. I have a few legendary ones here as well. Okay, let's look at our inventory again. It's probably the most exciting part of this game today, isn't it? So let's see, inventory. So let's see the highest items we can equip here. So like the axe, we could go for the spear. Let's see, this one actually, the spear instead of the heavy bladed. It's actually pretty good. So let's equip that instead. Let's see, a sword. That's the best sword we have. Unless we can get enough from recycling that one. That's a level 22, that's good. We can get rid of all the 21s. Yeah, okay. I can't dismantle that one. Oh, okay, that's why I kept that one. Greek reflex bow. 21, 21. I could dismantle that one. And then upgrade. Yeah, I'll probably want to do that anyway. Okay. So let's go to the swords. See, heavy blunts. I'm never using heavy blunts anyway. Ancient axe, murder axe. I definitely want that. Oh, but this one gives hunter damage. Oh well. So that spear is a lot better. Now let's see, how are we with helmets and masks? We have a 20, so that we might have a chance of upgrading that one yet. Let's just recycle all of those. And stick with our legendary stuff for now. We actually have a level 22 legendary. Oh, that was the one we upgraded, did we? Yeah, that was the venom gloves, okay. So we can recycle all of these. The thing is, you can't recycle the legendaries. Assassin or warrior damage. Oh, okay, so that we don't need the 21. We'll keep the 22 for now. But maybe we can upgrade the 15 if we're good. Here we have a level 22, so that would be nice to keep. 21. There's at least a blue 21. That's 100 damage, that's good. I want to use the bow more because so far didn't really do much good, and I prefer to stealth. Alright. I think we're out of stuff to recycle now. Oh. Heavy bladed 21. Heavy bladed weapons. +6 adrenaline. That's actually a pretty good axe. Well, let's keep it for now. Okay, now let's see what else we can do with the blacksmith.
Let me know what you need.
Can we sell all trade goods? So we have a bunch of drachmae. Now let's see, we can upgrade the sword. Any legendaries? Oh well, that's the ones to sell. Upgrade. Let's see, we still don't have enough to upgrade this one or this one. We could upgrade the murder axe, but it's just a rare one. And this bow we don't want to upgrade. The head needs 160 leather. We don't have that. I think we updated the gauntlets already. Torso we can't upgrade either. And the boots. 167, no. Not a chance. Okay, let's see. Anything we want to engrave? We could engrave the helmet. We could engrave the gloves. Fairly easily, okay. So let's do the gloves and the helmet at least. And see, 10% adrenaline on assassin kill. Let's see, can we go hunter damage actually? Sounds good. Let's go for that. Legendary arms, is that a play on words? That could also get more hunter damage. Let's just go all out for hunter right now. Because my bow always seems a little weak. And I mean, it's not really a legendary bow yet. Alright. So at least we've improved some things. And now let's see what quests we can do. Find more Eyes of Cosmos. Could do the Monger now, alright, that was what we were thinking about, right? I think we were also thinking about Daughters of Artemis. The boar actually would give us a legendary bow finally. But that's far away. But we already know where the boar is, we just kept getting killed. Well, let's try the monger for now, because it's main story, and then we can do the boar later. I have gear that is better than what I have equipped at the moment. Are you sure? Not here. Not here. Not here. Not here. Definitely not here. Not here. I don't see any better gear. I guess maybe it thinks the heavy weapon 29. Oh, that one is actually at 21. Better than that one. What? Why? Well, I guess plus 9%. Then I guess we recycle that spear as well. Oh wait, I wanted to do that. I wanted to do the sword here. Oh no, wait, okay, yeah, the blade is of course better than the sword, but it's also a lot slower. But this one of course is a step down. I don't think its algorithm is quite right, or maybe I'm misunderstanding something. I think I'm as good as I can be, as long as I still want to keep a sword and not go with two ranged weapons, or not ranged, but like... Alright, what did I want to do? I wanted to go to Corinth to find the monger. Let's see if there's any place I can quick travel for that. Yes. This is fun. Do 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 do. So, oh, I forgot to do the level up sound. That took a while to actually play. But, yeah. I guess it works. And now I guess we're gonna go with this, half upgraded equipment that we have. I'm gonna attack the monger. Well, I guess I actually would have gotten to pick left or right if I had gone straight. Okay, where is 62 meters in this direction is the cave. Okay. So this will be interesting. I should probably, before I go in there, I guess this is the entrance. Yes, okay. So let's do a last save. And let's see what we can do. I'm not sure here. Totally not sure if I'm... early enough here. Can I still save again? Okay. So at least I don't have to loot again. What if I get betrayed now? Would be so sad if what is his name? Baris? Something like that. Quests, no, we already have it. So let's see. Brasidas, sorry. If Brasidas, who came in and was like this cool Spartan and kind of fun. I would be sad if he was, you know, like the guy who betrays us. Better than Anthusa would be kind of better. I think I ran through her once, through here once. Thing is, if I now... I don't want to save every 2 meters because I might trigger... Okay, maybe that's a good opportunity to do that last save again. Just for that one more loot. Because I think there is a person standing there. Maybe it's just a statue, I can't tell, but... Oh, that's just a statue. Okay. Okay. I guess I saved early enough.
So it is you, a demigod in the soot and shit streets of Corinth, killing my men, helping those fucking parasites?
That's me.
Ah, arrogant, just like your mother.
Oh, now he tells us the story? Sit down, little girl. I'll tell you a tale.
You'll never rule these streets, you pig!
Oh, you bet your pretty face I will.
Get your filthy hands!
And when I do, I'll rip your fucking head right off and send it to the cult as proof.
What? You knew?
Oh, I fucking knew her all right. She was big fucking trouble. But I'll pay her back. When I'm done with you, I'm gonna find your mother and bring her your fucking head. Demos will wish she was watching this.
Not if I bring her yours first.
Get the fuck out of my city.
It's not yours anymore.
Get the fuck off my streets.
Okay. One did not need to see the monger in the streets of Corinth to feel him there. His brutes had taken over. The city, once the richest and most prosperous port in all the Greek world, now wallowed in corruption. The cult would use this thug with a small mind and a firm grip to do their bidding. Letter to Brizon. B. Your whimpering at the hands of the brutish red blood M was echoing in all corners of our shrines. Save that pain. Remember it. Let it fester. In my land's rebellion brews. I want you fighting by my side one day, making any who rebel against me feel the pain you felt. Or worse, when we finally move on our plans in Athens, none will dare stand against us. The democracy will die and I will rule again. Glory to the League, P. We get another helmet. I don't want a helmet. Okay, so where is he? Oh, he's down here. Okay.
You're going to fight me? You're fucking crazy!
Okay, killed one. That's good. Can we get the other one? Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, 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 no.
You're strong.
Oh, I should probably pay more attention to one, my health, and two, deflecting. Oops, he's a little bigger than we are. And it's a little
You've got fucking nerve coming after us!
yes. I deflected it. That's nice. Oh, I needed to heal there. Okay, so I know why my buttons don't seem to work as much.
You're just making this more fun!
Because sometimes my fingers just slip. Yes! I think I got him. And now we talk. Interesting.
Wish I could have been there to watch Demos break your neck.
Don't make me laugh.
Wait! No! The people of Corinth must see him die.
Anthusa?
Take him out of here and bring him to the theater. Show everyone his cowardice.
But, no.
No.
By the way, I turned off the blood, just in case you're wondering why this looks so weird.
You wanted him dead. Here he is.
It's a shame that people don't get to see him bleed. His cries should have rung out across the city.
He's dead. I've delivered. Your turn.
Yes, you're right. He's dead. Take his body to the square. Let the people get a last good look at him. As for you, Cassandra, I owe you information. We'll talk about your mother, just not here.
Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dim, dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dim, dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. So that was, I don't know, it wasn't a huge boss battle, but then, we need room for growth. So, at least we know now that he saw the mother. So that's good.
I can't give you enough thanks for what you've done. And for once, I can also thank Alcibiades. He sent you here, after all.
There's more to him than meets the eye.
He knew you could save Corinth from that beast.
It's no secret that I'll also benefit from his death. Let's talk.
Yes, Myrine. She came and left Corinthia in a flurry, but made an impression on me, like a great storm.
I remember that part of her well.
A strong woman with great intensity. She wanted to find her place here in Corinth, but never found what she was looking for.
You speak of her kindly. You were her friend.
Perhaps on the surface, but she had a great pain in the middle of her that no one could get to.
How did you come to know her?
There was so much rain that night. I saw her, sleeping in the streets, and gave her shelter.
She was a vagrant? I wonder what my father would think of that.
I didn't know what happened to her. All she told me was that she'd left the place that tore her apart. Sparta.
Did she find work?
She kept to herself, with one eye always on the port. She could have stayed with us, but I think she was looking for something else.
Was there no mention of her past? A husband, family?
Nothing. Speaking of Sparta only brought her misery. It's like a part of her was missing.
After Corinth, where did she go?
That? I don't know.
She must have given you some hint.
I don't think even she knew where she was headed. All I know is she won a ship thanks to a lucky dice throw. Tyche owed her that much, at least. I remember the ship's name well. Siren Song.
Siren Song.
It was famous for weathering all that Poseidon threw in its path.
Thank you, Anthusa.
May the gods look well upon you, Cassandra. Visit me anytime. I'll catch you up on Corinth's affairs. It seems I have an interesting future ahead of me.
So do I.
Siren Song. If I can find someone who knows the ship,
I'll be one step closer to finding her. I should have enough information now. I should head back to Athens to see Aspasia.
All right. I guess that's where we'll find next. We'll look for her ship. I'm not too happy about that though, because because that probably means there will be more ship battles in my future. And I'm not too much a fan of vehicles. Okay, but I guess we have enough now to upgrade our spear again. Do we? Let's see, where does it say how many? 7. Truly remarkable unit of modular Isotech. This margin is too small to explain its power. Laila Hassan. Alright. Get another helmet. Well, I guess that's an improvement also looks-wise. So at least there's that. 12% damage on Athenian soldiers and 11% warrior damage. I guess we could do hunter damage. Oh, that's part of the immortal set. Okay, but I don't have the immortal set yet, I guess. Okay, so let's see, how do we get to the spear again? So let's upgrade the spear and see what happens. I wonder if the spear kind of like, if they connect more story to that, or if that was just the first time. Forgotten Isle, I think that was where you upgrade the spear, right? Visit the nearest message board and complete the weekly contract to receive orichalcum and spend at Sargon's shop. Yes, I know that. When detected by enemies who will attack, you have a slow motion window to react, fight or flight. This window can be enlarged by purchasing the Sixth Sense ability. 431 BCE saw the beginning. But so we know that it's like 400 and something. Oh, I think that's not where I want it to be. Is it? Yeah, that's even farther away. Okay, can I use my map? No, so I have to swim through again. Well, at least it's pretty. Alright, come on. Whoops. Okay, I guess we'll have to return here occasionally, not just by accident. And at some point this will open, is my guess. Come on, go down. That's where I wanted to go. That's where we get back out again. Okay. And now we can map again, right? Yes. So now where is... down there. Somehow, I don't know if I just overlook that indicator, or if it's just... You know, if it's just too subtle. Ancient Forge, okay, over there. And we're somewhere over there, good. It's interesting that it shows us this spot. But shows the upgrade the spear like in the middle of the island. But I like this, you know, sci-fi element that Assassin's Creed has. Like, I'm generally a sucker for a mix of, you know, basically I'm a sucker for something like Stargate, you know, where you have a mix of archaeology or history and science fiction, and also the combination of, you know, like the underdog being usually humanity and an super powerful alien species or something. It's interesting that the whole ground has these veins of, I don't know, metal or gold or something. Kind of looks like the spear a bit. I wonder if we get to fix our spear eventually, or if it'll just, you know, will it just automatically happen, or will we have to go collect something and then assemble it in there and get the full spear?
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Huh. Interesting. It now seems to have a proper handle. Okay, so I guess we probably get more of a spear each time, because before it was just a broken off tip, wasn't it? Okay, so this time we need 9, not just 7. It gets more each time. Gets greedy. Okay, and I think this is where we'll call it tonight. I hope you enjoyed it a little, even though I tended to run off to the sides and stuff occasionally, but that's just how it is with me. I enjoy. And you know, also, like, all the totally unrelated talk about other stuff here. But yeah, so we'll probably go for the Caledonian boar next time, in the hope that I'll finally get a proper bow. So yeah, let's hope that works out. Yep, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll be there for the next part. See you then. Bye bye.